Live broadcast from the Trofeo Series TV as we are in LeMans in France, an iconic track for the third round of the GTFusion World Championship. It's the last race before the summer break. Then we will continue our racing at the end of August, start of September, to give our teams and drivers proper time to rest, to go on holiday, to do their thing. And then we will be back for the conclusion of this year's GTFusion World Championship in September, like I said again, like I mentioned it previously. So we are in LeMans. We're driving a Ferrari 458 Italia. It's a GT3 car, an iconic car from an iconic brand. It's a reminder that Ferrari used to have a great tradition here in LeMans. Ford versus Ferrari, the famous movie that depicts the great rivalry between Ferrari, who was dominant in LeMans the previous years, and Ford, that came into this series of racing and managed to win against Ferrari. But Ferrari's Ferrari, and no matter what nationality you are, you always favor the red team and the red cars. Everybody is Ferrari. Like Sebastian Vettel had stated in an interview, that it's an iconic brand. It's the most famous brand in the world. The prancing horse is one of the most iconic brand badges that can be found all around. And not saying much, we are in LeMans, as I said again, for the third round of the GTFusion World Championship. We're going to have 4 races. We're going to have 2 qualifying sessions. The first qualifying session will be a 15-minute qualifying session, which will determine our drivers' ELOs, the ranking system that GTFusion uses. And the second qualifying session will be between races 3 and 4, and between races 2 and 3, after the 10-minute break that we will have. It's going to be a 5-minute qualifying session, so our drivers will only have one timed lap to get their ranking for the third race. So we have 2 sprint races, first and third race, and 2 endurance races, the second and the fourth race of this evening. The first race, the sprint race, is a 3-lapper, and the endurance race is a 7-lapper with a reverse grid based on the results from the previous sprint race. So we do the 15-minute qualifying session, then we start. Good evening, Armanis. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate your support. Feel free to subscribe to our channel, help us grow, and maybe improve our broadcasting quality. Well, you'll not change the speaker, you'll not change the host, the commentator, but and we can have a voting if you want the host, me as a commentator, or we have to find somebody else to do the commentating. But I do my best. I say again, like I always say, English is not my native language. I speak a little bit of French, a little bit of German, a little bit of Italian, good, better. Yeah, but I do better at English, but I do my best. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in some issues or aspects or some words I'm using. It is what it is. It's free, so you get what you get. So LeMans, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at some of the liveries of our teams tonight. They have great liveries for this car. It's a very beautiful car. It's a Ferrari. It's supposed to be beautiful. Yeah. We see Wendigo from Black Flag Racing. A white, red and black livery. Very beautiful car. Well done, well made. Let's see if somebody else is on track. There we have from me, yes, GXF Duke which is in the same team as our host tonight, Gregor. GXF Gregor. There goes Terpan from the Hellenic Knights Racing team. The second driver from the second Greek driver in this lobby. There we see Anarchy 71 with yet another livery. Well done to all livery creators for their huge effort. Next Level Racing is again the sponsor, the main sponsor of this event. Dunlop, we have Merguia.com, Rintalino, some of the sponsors of this evening. Lots of great liveries tonight from our livery creators. A very demanding track. One of the biggest challenges for our drivers tonight will be the penalties. Welcome to the stream. Please free to subscribe and leave a like. Help us grow. Help us develop to a normal streaming channel. And there we see Gregor overdoing it. You see he's carrying a 1 second penalty. As I said, penalties will be an important factor. Track limits are a bit difficult here to understand. You don't have to overdo it. If you overdo it, you will get a penalty like Romsky here, you know, from ERS, from EES. Iconic car is the 458. That's a very challenging car to set it up. It's a middle rail car. The engine is put in the middle of the car, so the weights are hanged around the car. It's very easy to rotate. You know, an MR car it's easier to turn, to put the rotation in it's more easy to turn the car, but it's more difficult to handle because it's more agile. So you have to build a setup that, you know, makes some compromises. So you have to make it a little bit more slower for the rotation of the vehicle, for the rotation of the car in its main axle. But you also have to build a car that you know can perform. So you have to find a gold balance between, you know, rotation, agile car, and stable platform. You know, that's the compromise our developers from each and every team that produced the setups had to achieve. It's a very difficult task. You also need to be careful about aerodynamics, because this is a car that's like a dyno. It has huge stretch. You need to have a good top speed, but you don't have to overdo it, because at the third part and last part of the track, it's a more technical course with a lot of turns. You need the downforce to make the car turn. And yeah, you have to find the balance. It's all about the balance with this car. You also need to adapt to it, because as I said, MR cars are more agile and they tend to be unforgiving in sudden changes of direction, shifting weights. You need to be careful about that. So we are going to create, our host will create a new lobby for race 1. It's standard procedure. Each and every race that's been held will be in a new lobby. Those are the rules. I don't think that, you know, now after the updates, the latest updates is needed, but you know, it's procedure. We have to do it because it's stated in the rules. I think that we're gonna push for a small change in the rules, so we can keep the same lobby for half the race, or you know, for the first 2 races, and then create a new one for the remaining 2 races, because the format is always the same. It's a 4 race round. Each and every round of the GTFusion World Championship, it's a 4 race round with 2 qualifying sessions and 4 races. So I think that the quality of the drivers tonight in Lobby E and of course, in every lobby of the GTFusion World Championship, is the quality of the drivers is high. So I expect to have close racing. Let's hope that all pilots, all drivers are fair, because fair play is the name of the game. GTFusion is essential that you perform the fair play, that you are fair with the other drivers. Because, if you bump someone during the race, you need to give the position back. When you do something that's illegal, you need to give the position back. You need to be fair. You need to respect each and everyone's space in the track. And if you do that, quality racing is guaranteed. It's the spirit of GTFusion, being fair, being, justice in the lobbies. And usually 90% of the cases, 95% of the cases, all our drivers are quality drivers. Not one single driver from this lineup for tonight's round, and especially this year, is a driver that has issues with being fair or being impolite. No, we don't have any issues. So, fair play is the name of the game. Let's enjoy the races tonight. Let's hope our drivers will enjoy them too. And, we wish them the best of lucks. As you will press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can have access to more broadcasts from the GTFusion World Championship and many other videos, presentations of cars, teams, which is the contents of this channel and its purpose. Let's see, as we are close to get the qualifying session started. So I say again, we have a 15-minute qualifying session, which will determine the grid order for the first sprint race, but will also play a very important part for the ELO ranking of each and every driver. ELO ranking, it's a ranking system that, based on the ability of the driver and the level of the lobby that they compete in, it's a number. It's like tennis. It's almost like the tennis system. It produces the classification of the ability of each and every driver. To have lobbies that most certainly, in almost every case, drivers are equal. So if you get lobby A, most drivers are 10% of their performance is equal, the second lobby, and so on and so forth. So, LeMans, France, iconic start. So, Gregor informs us that in 2 minutes the qualifying session will start, and we will have the third round of the GTFusion World Championship, the 15th season. As I stated at my previous broadcast and at my first broadcast, it's the 15th season. A big shout out to the GTFusion staff, always producing great combos and choosing iconic tracks and iconic cars. The guys back in the GTFusion offices always put their greatest of efforts into our racing. Great livery from the WGP team. You see Jump here, a great looking car. Awesome car. See a lot of the braking points here. A lot of the turns are so technical. It's so demanding. This track is so demanding for the brakes, for the cars, for the engines. You go 80%, 90% of the lap, you go flat out. You floor the pedal. It's not easy to handle. You drive the car to its utmost limits. You see a great livery from HRT, a very beautiful car. You see out there with the HRT car. The 458 Italia was the previous, was 2 models before the latest Ferrari that competes in the GT3 category. Hello Specker, welcome to the broadcast. You see Specker supporting Gregor and Dux from GXF, EES, GXF, not EES. It's another team. And whoever is watching and not competing in GTFusion, we would like to invite more teams, more drivers to join. Oh, there we see Romsky almost loses the car, manages to keep it on track. You know, it's not very easy to handle. You know, lower aerodynamics makes the car more unstable, more itchy. You need to be 100% focused. Yeah, Armanis, thank you for your support, mate. Much appreciated. Good luck to you, to all the BFER guys, and to everybody, almost everybody, every pilot. I stepped in the lobby, and when Digo asked me, "Hey, mate, how did you join just to wish me luck?" Yeah, it was so funny. Wendigo, very good driver, very good chap, always fair. Like, you know, almost every driver in GTFusion. No room for unfair play. There's no room in GTFusion. We don't want that. We don't support that. If you're fair, you'll be racing. If you're not fair, I'm sorry, but you will have to find another way or another platform for you to race. There we see our first HRT guy. There is Pablos with black and red livery as we're starting the qualifying session. So 15 minutes of pure pace for our guys. Let's see who's gonna open up the timed efforts. It's a very long loud lap. We see GXF Gregor as he goes out first, out from the pit. And we see the rest of the drivers: Digo, John, Fanarki, Romsky, Alf, Serpan, Pavlos, Pikulinski, and Dux, and Slavomir. Slavomir, we have HRT Slavomir, driver from the Husaria Racing Team from Poland. So there's your host, GXF Gregor, for this night. Wendingo from Black Flag E Racing is John, keeping him close company. Anarchy, Alf, Romsky, Serpan and Pablos. We see a lot of guys sticking together. They can work in groups. The slipstream effect is huge around here. Maybe it will help the pilots achieve better top speeds, thus improving their lap time. Let's open up our board. Let's see our details. We have our timing. Let's go on board with our host to take a look up and, you know, just get a taste of the car and the track. Listen to this beautiful Ferrari engine sound. As you may have noticed, Gregor and most definitely the rest of the drivers are prepping the car for the qualifying run. Because as you can see at your bottom left screen, we have tire wear. We don't have fuel consumption, but we do have tire wear. And if you overdo it at your out lap, you won't have any tires left for your qualifying effort. So, for your time lap. So our drivers are being very careful of not overdoing it, over revving the car, over putting more temperature than in the tires than needed. And now we see Gregor is about to start his time lap. Let's see how our pilots will perform tonight. Good luck! And the qualifying session officially begins now. I don't know, John, maybe he's too close to Gregor. I don't know. You need to leave almost, more than half a second of a gap between you and the car that leads. There goes Wendigo as he starts his time effort. Alpha. Romsky from ES. Anarchy also in the mix. No predictions for tonight. We see a very beautiful livery from the HRT guys. There goes Pavlos. There goes Pikulinski. There's Slavomir. Sorry, mate. From HRT. And Dukes. As he's the last one across the start and finish line and starts his time effort. We'll go again with Gregor, who started first. He's followed by Jump. He managed to increase the gap between him and Gregor. Maybe an error or something, He was closer. Let's see if Jump will benefit from Gregor's slipstream. As Gregor before the braking zone hits 288 kilometers per hour in his Ferrari, in his 458 Italia. An iconic GT3 car, racing in an iconic racing track, a legendary track, the LeMans circuit, and especially the Mulsanne straight without the S's. The modern layout is with the S's, but previous years, most Group C cars, legendary Group C cars, such as the Sauber, the one that Michael Schumacher used to drive, and some other cars, the 7087B, the Mazda with the rotary engine, they used to almost have a 400 kilometers an hour top speed, which is, awesome. Awesome. 400 kilometers per hour for those beats. But we're not with GT cars now, we're with GT3 cars, the 458 Italia. The cars are open to setup. You can use your own setup. Each and every team has produced their own setup. Each and every car, they might be driving the same car, but each and every car is different. It's how the developers of the setups have interpreted the needs of the track. As we see Pikulinski grabbing a penalty, he's 1.5 seconds of penalty. This will ruin his effort in his time lap. Let's go with Gregor as he's getting ready to put the first lap time in. Driving to the edge. The easiest thing here is to get a penalty. You need to be very careful, not overdo the track limits. See, he goes cleanly at the last section. Let's see Gregor where he will stack up after his lap. Oh, he grabbed a 1 second penalty. Too bad for Gregor. 352.4. 354.1 for Jump. Wendigo has yet to complete his timed lap, but he's 4 minutes. He had damage, so he had most certainly an accident. Too bad for Wendigo, driver from Black Laggy Racing, as Anarchy comes across the finish line and puts in a 353.1. I don't think that this performance is representative of our driver's potential, our driver's capabilities. We see Pavlos with a 52.9, grabbing provisional pole. The driver from the Hellenic Knight Racing team, one of the two drivers racing tonight. The other one is Sterpan. Anarchy follows closely Pavlos. You see the tire wear is great. He's in his third lap, and look at the rear tires. Let's see the first sector of Anarchy. The second sector. This is the second sector of the track. It's after the first S in the Mulsanne straight. Let's see where he stacks up against Pavlos. He's 0.2, almost 0.3 seconds slower than Pavlos, which has set the benchmark, temporarily speaking. We still have almost 6 minutes to go, so our drivers will have most definitely one more timed lap. Let's see if Pavlos can improve. Let's see if everybody can improve. Gregor still has a penalty. Again, has 1 second penalty for Gregor, who hasn't pitted. He will serve the penalty now, which he most definitely will pit. And let's see if he has enough time to go across the finish line and do another timed lap. It will be a shame for Gregor not to put a quick lap in. Wendigo was unlucky at his first timed effort. He probably had an accident. Wasn't able to put a lap in. He has a chance now as he's on his out lap. He will still have one more effort. Let's hope that he will do well. He's a very good driver. Pikulinski, another Polish driver, is on also his out lap, trying to maintain, to preserve his tires, to get a better chance during his timed lap. There is Romsky, currently sitting in 9th. Slavomir from HRT. He's on his out lap too. Our drivers are getting ready to do their final lap of this 15-minute qualifying session. We see Pavlos comes around as he's getting ready to put another lap in. And now he's on his timed lap, but I think that he will pit. I don't know, I'm not sure if he will keep on trying on these tires, but I'm not sure that he will have enough time to do another lap. You see Joff in the pits, Gregor in the pits. As I stated earlier, probably Anarchy will join them too in the pits. Change the tires. No, he goes on. Anarchy continues on. Let's see if he will be able to improve his time. Maybe grab first position. He was up from Pavlos. And yes, and he does. By almost 7/10 of a second. Anarchy puts 52.1. Great lap time. You see Pavlos comes around to start his flying lap, his final flying lap, because we still have 3 minutes to go, and we have 3 minutes extra if you cross the finish line. You still have 3 minutes to complete your round, your lap. There goes Sterpan, starting on his final lap also. 6 seconds penalty for jump. What did he do? Did he kill anyone? The penalties, the penalty system is too harsh. Thank you, Vasilis. Vasilis Kalados, he's commentating in Greek. He says congratulations for the broadcast and your effort to present GTFusion and effort of the Hellenic Knight Racing team. which is one of the two great teams competing in this year's GTFusion. The other one is the Gran Turismo Greek Community Racing Team, GTGC, and the Hellenic Knights. It's a combined effort because, as always, you get points for yourself as a pilot, you get points for your team, but you also get points for the nation that you represent. So it's a three-way battle, it's a nations battle, it's a team battle, and it's a pilot's battle. So thank you, Vasilis, for your good comments. And we see a lot of penalties from our drivers. Let's see if Anarchy, yeah, loses the car. I don't think that he will go on. I think that this concludes his qualifying effort. Sitting provisionally, he has provisional pole position, 352.1 from Anarchy. Let's see Pablos, if there's something there for Pablos to improve. A very quick driver, a very talented driver for the Hellenic Knight Racing Team. Purple 900, almost a second quicker than Anarchy. Let's see if he can keep this up. Pablos, there goes Turpan. We did see his point if he's also if he will be able to improve. He jumped 6 seconds penalty. The game is treating the drivers like criminals. 3 seconds for Alpha. 3 seconds for Gregor. There goes Wendigo. He's on his flying lap. Let's see if Wendigo will be improving. As I say again, I want to remind everybody that Wendigo is a very, very quick driver. He has the ability, he has the potential to even claim pole position. Let's see if Wendigo will be able to outperform Pablos, outperform Sterpan, outperform Anarchy. There goes Pablos. Let's hope that jump won't play a crucial part. No. He goes safely around. Let's see if Gregor will play a part. Gregor is too far ahead. Pablos is. We see he's signaling Gregor that he's on a fast lap. Gregor should move out of the way because he's not on a quick lap. Pablos has some contact with the barriers there. He's on the raggedy edge. Let's go to Pablos as he's getting ready to put in a lap. Almost to the edge. Almost. Let's see if Gregor will move to the side. Gregor moves to the side and Pablos goes through. We're at the final X. Let's see if Pablos almost loses the car. Almost loses the car. That was a great save from Pablos. Let's see if he can grab pole position from Anarchy. Yes! For 7,000ths of a second. Let's see if Serpan will be able to improve. Provisional pole position for Pablos. Greek driver from HKT. Let's see if Panos has something for us. No, doesn't improve. Stays behind Anarchy and Pablos. Let's see if, well, let's go to Wendigo. Oh, that's a shame. He grabbed 1 second penalty for Wendigo. And he goes last. Too bad. A shame for Wendigo. He wasn't able to improve. So pole position for Pablos. From Anarchy, second position. Romsky third. Sterpan fourth. Romsky improved. Grabbed third position from Sterpan. There you go. And Pikulinski, we lost his lap, 50.1.3, almost 0.8 of a second quicker. Pole position for Pikulinski, who performed a great lap. As this qualifying session concludes, there's your pole sitter, Pikulinski. Great performance, great lap from him, 51.3, great lap time, bravo. Well done. Pablos, unfortunately, wasn't able to produce a quick lap, quicker than Pikulinski lap, but outperformed Anarchy for 7,000ths of a second. There goes Romsky, fourth position, fifth Dukes, Sterpan, you know, sixth position, 2.4 seconds behind the leader. Congrats to all our drivers. Let's review the results. There's your pole sitter, Pikulinski, first position, second Pavlos, third Anarchy. Second row of the grid for Anarchy and Romsky, fourth and fifth. Third row of the grid, Dukes and Sterpan, fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth. Fourth row of the grid for Jomf and Alf. Fifth row for Slavomir and Gregor. And your final position, Wendigo. Very unfortunate for Wendigo. All our drivers have to use medium compound tire for this 3-lapper. It's a 3-lap sprint race, as I said in the beginning of this broadcast. As we are getting ready for the start of a race, our host informs us that we still have 1 minute. Let's wish all our pilots good luck. Let's have a clean race. I want to remind everybody that you can feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, as we will bring more GTFusion broadcasts and many other videos that present teams, drivers, and many other videos that will hold different festivities all around the world of Gran Turismo. And in the future, maybe for Assetto Corsa Competizione, the PC version, where I have the privilege to compete. Another great platform. But now the main focus is Gran Turismo, a game that we support for almost 30 years now. Let's see. The tensions are high, our drivers are ready, as we are about to start the race. The first of the 4 races for this evening. LeMans, Ferrari 458, GTFusion, and there we go. 5 seconds for race start. Good luck, everybody. Good luck to all pilots, and you at home, enjoy the broadcast, and let's enjoy some clean and fair racing. We go on track. There's your grid. You have your pole sitter, Pikulinski from Pavlos, your first row of the grid. Let's see if we have a clean start, as the light sequence is about to start. First, second, third light. When they turn off, we have a race. And go, 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 go. We have a race. Pablo stole the car. Pablo did stole the car. We had a major incident at the start of the race. Pablo seemed to have a glitch, stole the car, and we had people, crashing onto him. Pablo is losing position. Let's see if there's damage. No damage for Pablo. Let's see if somebody has damage. Yeah, Sterpan has damage. He's clearly the victim, and Romsky has also damage. The victims of this glitch from Pablo, as he tried to start the car. Pikulinski seems to have safely opened up a gap to Anarchy, as he's trying to break the slipstream. Third position for Duke. Pablo fourth, lost 2 positions. As we see a huge group of cars battling it out. Sterpan, Romsky, 2 cars with damage. You see how they are side by side, following Gregor. They're safely around the track. There's Slavomir trying to capitalize on the battle. Alf in 10th position, jumped in 11th, also has damage. Let's move to the leader, Pikulinski, 1.6 seconds ahead of Anarchy, 71. And there you see a battle of Anarchy, and Pavlos and Dukes are battling out for the second position in the podium, on the podium. You see more stabilizations of the cars. Our drivers are putting a huge amount of effort to keep the car in track, not getting penalties, and safely navigating the car around the track. You see now, Anarchy is under pressure by Pablo. crucial breaking point here. Let's move to Pablos and on board to see this battle on board. Seems that Pablos is not being able to stay with the guys. Let's move on the back. We have Wendigo in fifth position under pressure by Gregor. Let's see if Gregor has something for us. You see Stefan, seventh position, lost another position. Too bad for Stefan. Romsky, 2 cars with damage, as I stated from the start of the race. Pavlos glitched, almost stole the car, and people couldn't get out of the way. Pavlos couldn't get out of the way, and people just crashed onto him. It's a racing incident. I don't think that there's something that will be under investigation. It's a normal thing that can happen. You see, Pikulinski completes the first lap. We still have 2 laps to go. Dax, Dukes, Anarchy, and Pavlos fighting for the 2 podium positions behind Pikulinski. 5th position, Wendigo for Black Flag E-Racing. Didn't perform well during the qualifying, but he climbed the order. Did a great start. Started last and is now 5th. Gregor is trying to put the pressure on Wendigo. Let's see if Wendigo can withstand this amount of pressure. Half a second penalty for Romsky. Not only being the car damaged, he also has a penalty. Too bad for Romsky. Will be a great burden for him because he has to battle Serpent and has to protect his position from Slavomir. Slavomir will try to capitalize on Romsky's penalty. So you see Slavomir, 9th position, 10th position. Alf under threat by Jump. Jump will perform the overtake. Jump with damage. And Alf's damage. It seems that Alf's damage affects the car more than... Oh, and there we see Jump. He lost the car at the exit of the S's, overdid it with... he stepped on the gas too early. The car is damaged. I say that again, because it's an agile car, and if you also have damage, it's more difficult for the pilot to handle. So we see an unlucky, an unfortunate moment for John. Lost the car at the S's. Too bad for him. There you see your leader, Pikulinski, 3 seconds ahead, and there's your battle. Train of cars, Anarchy trying to do the overtake on Pavlos, who gained the position. Let's see if Anarchy can make the move stick as they approach the S's, and Dukes is trying to capitalize on that, and Dukes almost closes the car, probably collects Pavlos, but Pavlos is able to withstand the pressure. Dukes made the effort, lost the car under braking, almost took Pavlos out, but he was fortunate enough not to take him out. Anarchy still keeps the position, he's in 2nd position. And you know, this works in Pikulinski's favor, because if these guys are battling it out, Pikulinski has a clean race. He's more calm, he will manage to maintain his pace, control his pace, and control the gap. We see Pavlos, he's overreacting, and Anarchy will serve the penalty. Pavlos should be more calm if he wants to maintain the position. We see now Pavlos grabbing 2nd position from Anarchy. This is a battle that we have to keep an eye on it. Dukes seems to be dropping behind as Pavlos is coming around for the second lap of the 3-lap sprint race. Pikulinski in the lead, 4.3 seconds from Pavlos, who is being followed by Anarchy, 71. Let's see if Anarchy has something for us, maybe closing back the gap to Pavlos. As our drivers are coming around to conclude the second lap and go to the final lap of... No, and Pavlos, a mistake! As he jumps in the track, he lost the car, and the car dropped him in the track again, almost collected the Anarchy. An unfortunate moment for Pavlos, who is giving Dukes the opportunity and to Gregor to maybe gain something from it. As we see Pavlos is trying yet again to attack on Anarchy. Anarchy seems to be having better tires than Pavlos. But they go in 6th position. Stepan 7th. 8th is Slavomir. 9th Romsky. 10th Alf. And John, after the accident, is in 11th and the final position. Pikulinski, your leader, 6.2 seconds in the lead. I don't think that he will have any issues in collecting this win unless he does a very big mistake, or maybe getting a very big penalty. You see Pavlos is under threat by Duke. Let's go on board with Gregor, as he's the best way to witness this battle between Pavlos and Duke, as Pavlos is chasing down Anarchy. Let's go on board with Duke and see if he can decrease the gap between him and Pavlos. Pavlos seems to be having a better top end speed, benefiting from the slipstream from Anarchy. As I stated, the slipstream effect here in LeMans is very big. Let's go with Pavlos. Oh, 2 seconds penalty for Pavlos. That's a shame. He will be taken out of this battle, as Anarchy seems to be able to maintain his position. Pavlos won't be able to claim anything, and he will most definitely lose the position to Dukes and Gregor, the drivers from ES. The only thing they have to do is be relaxed and calm, work together to benefit their team. Great result for the ES team, because they will have one driver on the podium and the other driver will get good points for scoring a 4th position, unless something else happens. You see Pikulinski, there's your leader, easily maintaining his pace. There's your leader, Pikulinski. There you go, Pavlos, deserving the penalty. Loses the position to Gregor. 2nd position for Anarchy, 3rd position Gregor, and it seems that Dukes had a penalty, or maybe a crash. He has damage. We missed that. Dukes had an exit, apparently. Missed opportunity for the ES team to score some great points. Pavlos was lucky. He may have got a 2-second penalty, but he will score good points. There's just final podium position for Gregor. 2nd position for Anarchy, and there's your leader as he comes around on the final parts of the race to claim the first victory of the night. There's your winner, Pikulinski. Congrats to the winner. There's your 2nd position, the 2nd position driver, Anarchy. Great performance from him. 3rd position for Gregor. 4th Pavlos. 5th Wendigo for the BFPR guys. 6th Dukes, after his unfortunate moment, could have had a podium position. 7th for Stepan. 8th Slavomir. 9th position for Bronsky. There's your 10th position driver, Alf, for HRT. And there's John. He was unlucky, so he will be our last driver, our last position driver for this first race. So, and there again, your winner wasn't under threat. He managed to keep his pace, keep his calm. There's your driver from Poland. I went for a Pikulinski pole position, clean race. First race, so done and dusted. And then we will move to the 7-lap endurance race with a reverse grid based on the results of this race that just concluded. So John will start on pole position for the second race, as he's the driver that let's have a picture of the results so we can help the host in producing the results for the GTFusion staff. I think that the lobby will close now, as it is standard procedure to change the lobby. Yes, and the drivers must have saved their replay, so if an incident has occurred, to be able to provide proof of their appeal, of their claim against another driver if something happened. You have to have video replay, so the GTFusion staff that will examine the claim will have evidence of to support the accusation. As I say again, if you are fair, there's no problem. But you know, it's a racing. Many things can happen. You can have a lot of unfortunate moments, like the moment from Pavlos at the start of this race, which he seemed to have a glitch during the start, almost stalled the car. Yes, and our host informs us now that we are getting a new lobby. So we're going to step out and wait for the new lobby to open for race 2. I remind everybody that the second race is an 7-lap endurance race, and the starting grid is based on the reverse result from the first race. So the guy that finished, the pilot that finished last in the first race, will start first in the second race. You know, it usually produces a lot of good racing, a lot of overtaking, as the fast guys. In relation to, you know, fast guys, everybody's fast, but you know, there are faster guys. Start at the back, and they work themselves around the slower drivers. So we have a lot of overtaking usually in second races, but we also have a lot of incidents, because sometimes, you know, it's in human nature. You know, being impatient sometimes can cause a lot of incidents. So the secret of having a clean race, usually in the endurance race, is, you know, being patient and calm. If you are faster, you'll get your chance. You know, you cannot cut down performance. You have the performance, so you just need to be patient to, you know, complete the overtakes in a safe manner. So there's your lobby. Gregor has opened up the lobby for the second race of this evening, which after the conclusion of the second race, we'll have a 10-minute break, and then a 5-minute qualifier will follow for the second sprint race of this evening, and this legendary track using a legendary car from a legendary brand. And as I stated at the beginning of this broadcast, everybody is a Ferrari fan. Everybody is a Ferrari fan. Sebastian Vettel stated that, so yeah, we follow that. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I hope you're enjoying this broadcast. If you have any remarks, any comments, much appreciated. We'll read them out, try to improve the quality. Yeah. You see our drivers stepping in the lobby. Let's hope we don't have any issues with connectivity. Welcome to the broadcast for those that just came online and just started watching us. I hope that the sound quality is good. I hope that my voice arrives at your ears in a clear way. Sorry about my accent or maybe some verbal mistakes that I do. English is not my native language. I do my best to bring you the best of commentary. We cannot possibly commentate in Greek because, nobody will understand except the Greeks. So we use English as it's a language that's used more around the world. So, winner from the first race is Pikulinski. Second position for Anarchy, 71. And we have a third driver, which is, I remember it's Gregor. We'll check it out now. Yeah, it is him. Let's see, as our host will try to fix the grid. There's Gregor was in third position, fourth was Pavlos, fifth was Wendigo, sixth position Duke. So the lineup now will be Jump will be in pole, Alf will start second. That's the first row of the grid for the endurance race. Second row of the grid will be Romsky with Slavomir. Third row will be Sterpan and Dukes. Yes, that's the third row. Fourth row will be Wendigo and Pavlos. Fifth row will be Gregor and Anarchy. And Pikulinski, your winner from the first race, will start from the last position, as he was the winner in the sprint race. Everybody needs to check in so the host can sort out the order, and he did. Not entirely, but he did. She's doing it now. The fortunate thing is that we didn't have any glitches. We didn't have any connectivity issues because, the game is still a bit glitchy in that aspect. I think that, the guys in Polyphony are working hard to diminish any issues. But, they are still there. There are still problems. I think that the product is being improved, especially with the latest update and the previous one that changed some of the physics of the game. It is an improvement. They also introduced an iconic car, the DTM category, which they need to bring the rest of the DTM category cars in. We missed the Mercedes DTM. We also missed the Aston Martin DTM. We also missed the BMW DTM car. That would be a great championship if somebody could host, a DTM championship, DTM Deutsche Touringwagen Meisterschaft. That's the official name of the DTM. Great iconic championship. Has many legendary cars have raced there. There's your grid. Our host sorted it out, and we're ready to go. We're starting in almost 30 seconds. Let's wish our drivers good luck. And I want to remind everybody that it's a 7-lap endurance race. And for all that are watching from home, races are not won by the first turn, by the first corner. You need to be patient. You'll get your chance. So especially at the first 2-3 corners, our drivers need to be very careful so we don't have any incidents. Let's go to the move to the grid. Let's put our data on, and there you go. Our second light sequence for the evening. The endurance race, 7 laps, reverse grid. There we are. As the 2 lights are gone, and when the lights are gone, we have a race. Go, 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 go. We have a race. Jump. Alpha started very well. He grabbed the first position by jump. There you go. There's a grid. Let's see if there's an incident at the first turn. There it is. Some pushing and shoving. Romsky goes out of the track. No major incidents, as I can see. People are side by side. There's a great racing from the guys in an almost safe manner. Go through. There's a leader out. Had a great start. And there's your slipstream battle. And the battle commences now. Jump under threat by Serpan already. Serpan tries to make the move, and he does. Grab second position. Romsky, Gregor, Dukes. The guy Pablo still in 7th. Under threat by Pikulinski, your winner from the first race. Wendigo 10th. No damage for anyone. There goes third plan. As he will most certainly try to decrease the gap between him and Alf. There goes the Greek driver from the Hellenic Knights racing team. And there's a battle. Romsky against Jump and Gregor. And you have a 4-way battle here. Let's hope that these drivers can keep it clean. There goes Jump. He's trying to defend, and Romsky, they're side by side, stopping each other, and there goes Jump, and collects another car and collects Pablos. No damage for him, and Romsky, after that shoving with Duke, almost collected the rest of the grid. It wasn't so clean. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, you can defend, but you cannot, kill the other guy. Yeah. There are some things that you're allowed to do and some things that you're not allowed to do. I don't think that Jump defended his position in a very fair manner, but I don't know. We'll have to check that out. Almost collected the entire field. That was following. There goes Serpan. That closed the gap between him and Alf. Most of our drivers are using the hard compound tire. For this endurance race, using the medium tire is mandatory. Using the hard compound tire is mandatory. They also have the medium tire available, so if you start on the hards, you will most definitely, after 4 or 5 laps, switch to the medium tire for the second part of the race and final one. Let's see Alpha. If Alpha will be able to maintain his position against Sterpan. The difference between them, the gap is 1 second. Duke's third position. Romsky, the battle is there. You see Romsky, Pavlos, and Pikulinski are fighting to climb the order. Let's stay with these guys for a little bit. As Slavomir keeps an eye on this battle and maybe try to capitalize from an error or something. Anarchy, 8th position, 9th position, Wendigo, BAPR pilot, Gregor 10th position, and 11th for Jump. After that shoving with Dukes. Almost collected the entire field that was falling. Fortunately enough, nobody crashed except Jump. And unfortunate for Jump, of course. Let's see if Serpan can decrease the gap between him and Alf. It seems that the FKT guys have a setup that favors top speed. Serpan is not being able to follow Alf in the more technical parts of the track, but is being able to close the gap down on the straights. And there's Romsky trying to do the overtake on Pavlos. Pavlos is in 4th position. Let's see if Pikulinski can capitalize on that. Oh no, Pavlos gained the position. He was 5th. Let's go on board with Pikulinski as he's trying to work his way with Romsky to get the position back from Pavlos and maybe do the overtake on Romsky too. But Romsky has the slipstream effect from Pavlos. Let's see what will happen. We're on board with Pikulinski. Not getting a penalty is crucial. It's crucial not getting a penalty. We're on board now with Romsky as he follows Pavlos. Let's see if the slipstream effect will help him get the position from Pavlos. Yeah, they're side by side. Let's take a look if he can make the move stick. And Romsky collects Dukes, his teammate. He crashes in the back of Dukes. He doesn't seem to have any damage, but he gets a 2-second penalty in his effort to do the overtake on Pavlos. Almost collects Dukes, his teammate. Another mistake from Romsky. Also got a 2-second penalty. Great racing from the guys, and there you go. Alf Stepan is in the lead. He managed to overtake Alf. Capitalized on his great top-end speed. Slipstream and did the overtake, make the move stick. Let's see if Stepan can withhold, can maintain his lead over Alf. Close racing between the guys. I told you that the endurance race usually provides some intense racing, close battles. Let's see if Alfred can do the overtake here. It's a very tricky spot. This is the technical part of the track. Stepan seems to be able to withstand the pressure as Pavlos is putting the pressure also on Duke. Pikulinski will try to capitalize on that, try to decrease the gap between him and Pavlos and Duke. We're on lap 2 as our drivers are coming around to complete lap 2 and move on to lap 3. This is the 7-lap endurance race. You see Anarchy 6th position, 7th position. Wendigo and Slavomir as they are battling it out for 7th and 8th. Let's see if Slavomir can break the car. Yeah, he did. Wendigo is being able to withstand the pressure, maintain his position. Slavomir is doing his best to become a threat for Wendigo. 9th Romsky, 10th for Gregor, and 11th for Jump. There you go, your leader now, Stepan, almost a second from Alf and Duke with Pavlos. Pikulinski has decreased the gap. This is a three-way battle. We're on lap 3. Great driving from our guys tonight. Some unfortunate moments, but you know, it is racing. And maybe Pikulinski will get a penalty. Yes, he did. He overstepped track limits at the previous turn. He got a half-a-second penalty. He abused the track limits. Pavlos doesn't seem to be having any damage, but he wasn't able to use the slipstream effect at his benefit. Maybe he's saving fuel, because fuel will be an important factor. All with penalties. Piccolinsky with a half a second penalty. Dukes is trying to get the position back. Let's see if there's an overtake there. Yes. Third position for Dukes again. He manages to make the move stick on Piccolinsky, who has a half a second penalty, being followed closely by Pablos. Fuel will play an important part for this endurance race. Mendigo 7, Slavomir 8, 9 for Romsky, 10 for Gregor, and 11 for John. Let's move to the leader, Stepan, who's being able to increase the gap a little bit. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. All our cars are together. 1.8 seconds dividing our 4 top runners, as Pablos is trying to do the move on Piccolinsky as he served his penalty, capitalized on that and gained the position from Piccolinsky. Pablos is now 4th. We're on lap 3 as we are coming around to conclude lap 3 of this 7-lap endurance race. As I say again, fuel is going to play a major part in how the results are going to come out. Alpha seems to be getting being under threat by Duke. I say again, patience will be crucial. Our drivers need to be patient. And there you go. Pablos, a big destabilization of the car, manages to save the car. Piccolinsky is not being able to capitalize on that, but we'll go to the straight and we'll see if Piccolinsky can benefit from the slipstream effect. Gregor steps into the pits. We're on lap 3. He will try to do 4 laps on the medium tires. Jump goes on, continues. Gregor is in the pits. Maybe needs to maybe he needs to repair damage on his car. Piccolinsky trying to make the move. Jet is making the move on Alpha. And there goes Pablos. Alpha losing 2 positions. Pablos manages to slow the car down and perform the overtake. So we'll have a shift of positions. Alpha lost 2 and is now under threat by Piccolinsky. Great racing from the guy tonight. It's going to be very difficult. There's your leader, Stepan. There goes Pablos, under threat by Alpha again, who's trying to gain a position back. There he goes, Alpha trying to outbrake Pablos, but doesn't seem to be able to do so. Pablos is being able to withstand the pressure from Alpha, as he also trying to be a threat for Dukes, who has closed the gap down to Stepan. There's a Pablo supporter watching the broadcast. Let's go, Pablo. Let's see. Now, there goes Dukes, almost outbreaking himself. Great battle for the second position, as Pablos is in third now, as he's threatening to gain the position from Dukes. There's another slipstream area here. A very exciting race. We're on lap 4. 3 laps will be remaining after the conclusion of this lap. And Serpan got a breather. The guys are on the edge, on the raggedy edge of the cars. The cars are being driven to the limit. Their absolute limit. As Alpha is trying to make the move on Pablos. Let's see if he will do that. And Alpha does the move. And maybe pushing a little bit Pablos. And Pablos loses 2 positions. That was an ambitious, gutsy move from Alpha, who forced his way through Pablos. Gained the position, but Pablos being out of place. Lost a I don't know if there's something there, but we'll need to examine that. And Pikulinski is making the move on Alpha, who is, I don't know, maybe slowing down. I don't know what's wrong. Pikulinski was fortunate enough, as our leader will be pitting most definitely now. I think the whole grid will be pitting, except Gregor, already pitted. Let's see the amount of fuel they have in. How in each and every pilot saved fuel. So almost similar with Dukes. Pikulinski 31% of fuel left. Anarchy 27% of fuel left. So probably Pikulinski will benefit from this fuel saving. Tremendous effort for fuel saving from Pikulinski, who managed to capitalize on Alpha's. I don't know, maybe it looked like blocking, but I don't know why. He caught Alpha napping and gained the position. I'm talking about Pikulinski. And then Pikulinski woke up and shut the door to Pablos. Wasn't able to capitalize on that. So, there you go. Your leader, Pikulinski, saved a lot of fuel, refueled, and got the lead. You see the difference between the 2 drivers, 3.7 seconds. So fuel played an important part. Serpan is under third by Energy, which is also backing it out with Dukes as they exited the pits. Let's see if Serpan can withstand the pressure. I guess so, guys. Energy seems to have underfueled the car. I don't know if he will be able to make it to the end. Pablos is in 5th position. 6th position for Romsky. 7th position for Alpha. You see there is also overdriving the car. Wasted a lot of fuel. And is now 7th. His teammate Slavomir, 8th position. 9th for Wendigo. Gregor 10th. And I think that this is John's pit stop, as he also repaired the damage. There's your leader, Pikulinski, 4.1 seconds ahead of Serpan. And there's your battle for the podium positions between Serpan, Anarchy, and Dukes, as they're being followed closely by Pablos, who is also keeping an eye in case somebody makes a mistake. Let's see if Dukes has something for us. Make the move on Anarchy, yes. He makes the move stick, an easy overtake. Anarchy realized that Dukes had great momentum. There was no reason for him to block the move. So he kept his position. Nice driving from these guys. Let's see now if Pablos, who has closed the gap, can gain a position. As Duke is trying to become a threat for Serpan. Serpan didn't have a very good exit. Now Duke will have the slipstream effect, working on his behalf. Some close racing from these guys. Yet again, another quality racing from the guys in GTFusion. There you go, Duke gets the position from Serpan. Is now under threat also from Anarchy. He's trying to force his way around Serpan, and he does so. Another great move from Anarchy. And Anarchy goes out of the track. Maybe there was a contact there between him and Stepan. Where's Anarchy? Oh, Anarchy is third. What happened there? This is second, Anarchy is third. They maintain their position. I thought that there was contact, but apparently not. Maybe lag, maybe something, but I cannot explain that. There you go. Third, fourth position drivers, Pavlos and Stepan, two HKRT guys, fighting each other. Maybe they should work together to decrease the gap with leading guys in the front. There's your leader, Pikulinski, easily maintained his lead. We're on lap 5. We're coming around to conclude lap 5. Lap 6, still 2 laps to go for the conclusion of race number 2, our endurance race. Pablo's there, Romsky, Stepan. Probably had an exit, probably did a mistake, lost the position. He was fighting for the win, but now is under threat by Alf again. These two are on it again. Let's move to the front. There's Dukes, Anarchy, third position, fourth position, Pablos. There goes Stepan, there's Alf. There goes Slavomir, 8th position, Wendigo 9th position. A very long hilly race for Wendigo. Gregor 2.5 seconds of penalty. Yeah. During qualifying we saw, oh, and there you go, 1.5 seconds of penalty for Pikulinski. So that means that he will probably lose almost 3.5, almost 4 seconds. The Dukes will be, let's see if Dukes will be able to decrease the gap a little bit to capitalize on the penalty received from Pikulinski and move ahead and potentially maybe have a different winner for race number 2. Too bad for Pikulinski, grabbing the 1.5 second penalty. It's gonna be close. It's going to be very close, as Pablo seems to be lacking the pace to stay together with his guys. Romsky seems to be able to decrease the gap between him and Pablo. Still 2 laps to go. 3.5 seconds the gap between him, Dukes and Pikulinski. And now Pikulinski comes. He will come to serve the penalty. Let's see if Dukes will be able to do the overtake on Pikulinski. I don't think there's a change here, except this battle between Stefan and Alf. Let's stick to the leaders, as a crucial point where Pikulinski will serve his penalty arrives. Let's go on board with Dukes to see if he will capitalize on Pikulinski penalty. Now, there's the point. Let's see. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. Dukes has the momentum. Let's see if it's enough to become a threat for Pikulinski. He was able to close the gap down due to the penalty, but it wasn't enough for Dukes to do the overtake. Let's see if he will be able to keep with the leader, become a threat. Pikulinski has better tires than Dukes. He put a huge amount of effort to close the gap down. Let's see if he will be patient. He has the ability. He can win this one as long as he stays clean and patient, and he lost so much time. He lost so much time. The gap is again on 1.1 seconds and is now under third by Anarchy. Dukes probably made a mistake at the last corner that allowed Pikulinski to increase the gap and gave the opportunity to Anarchy to maybe claim a better position than the third that he owns now. We're on the final round. Great battles between our drivers. Unfortunately for Duke, wasn't able to capitalize on Pikulinski's penalty, and not only that, he's under threat now by Anarchy. Let's see if Anarchy has the ability to claim a position. Let's see Pablos. Pablos is under threat by Romsky. Only 1.4 seconds, only 1.3 seconds now the difference between Romsky and Pablos is under threat. Alpha Main managed to take the position from Serpan. Unfortunately for the Jewish driver, he lost so many positions. Alpha managed to get the 6th position from him. No change for the lead. This is the last lap of the endurance race. Pikulinski is still in the lead. 1.2 seconds from Dukes. It's going to be tight. Unless Pikulinski does a mistake. Oh, slipping and sliding with the car. The Ferrari is so agile. We see Anarchy is trying to grab the position from Duke. Everybody is sliding around the track. Tire wear is high. I don't think that Pablos will lose 4th position from Romsky. Great effort from Romsky. Claimed 4th position. Bit unlucky. There's your leader, Pikulinski. Benefited from fuel saving. He managed to save a great amount of fuel. And capitalized on that, grabbed the lead and never left it. He got a penalty, and despite the penalty, he still maintained the lead. Great drive from Pikulinski. A great drive also from Dukes, putting a huge amount of effort to claim the victory. But it seems that it was not enough to grab the win from Pikulinski and 5th position from Anarchy. 4th Pablos, 5th Romsky, 6th Alpha, 7th Serpan, Wendigo on 8th, 9th is Slavomir, 10th Gregor, and 11th John. There's your leader as he comes around to collect the checkered flag for this, and there goes Gregor, Dukes. A mistake from Dukes, and Anarchy capitalizes on that and grabs the position from Dukes. Great result for Anarchy that, you know, after Dukes' mistake, grabbed the 2nd position on the podium. 4th for Pavlos, 5th for Romsky, 6th for Alpha, 7th Sterpan, 8th Wendigo for BFER, 9th Slavomir, 10th for Gregor, that comes around the final parts of the track. Great racing and a big turnaround at the last corner. Dukes made a mistake, went wide. Anarchy capitalized on that, went side by side. Took 2nd position from Dukes. Great racing from the guys. Unfortunately for Dukes, he made a mistake, lost the position. It's all about the details here in GTFusion. Close racing from the guys. There's your leader, there's your winner, Pikulinski, 2nd win of the night. Well done, congratulations. Anarchy 2nd, Third position for Duke. Fourth position for Pablos. Very good result for Pablos also. Romsky fifth. Sixth for Alpha. Seventh Serpan. Eighth Wendigo. Black Flag E-Racing. HRT Husaria Racing Team for Slavomir. 9th. 10th Gregor. And 11th John for the GTWGP, the guys racing team. There you go. As the endurance race comes to an end, your winner gained 10 positions. Great performance, great win for Pikulinski. Let's save the replay and take a picture of the results. There you go. As we're about to have our 10-minute break, I will leave you with some music, and we'll be back shortly for the second part of our live broadcast for the 15th season of the GTFusion World Championship, the third round in LeMans, using the Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 car. Let's see if our host will announce the 10-minute break that comes between the races, between race 2 and race 3. As I say again, we still also have a 5-minute qualifying session for the second sprint race, the third race in a row of the evening. After a 10-minute break, this is the format of the GTFusion World Championship. So in 7 minutes, we'll be having a new lobby to host race number 3. Stay with us. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope that you are enjoying the broadcast for this evening. Our Next Level Racing is our main sponsor for the evening. Dunlop, the tire manufacturer, Merguia.com, Printalino, also sponsors for our championship, for the GTFusion Championship. And I will leave you with something to listen to, and maybe something so you can watch. I say again, leave a like, please subscribe to the channel, and your support is much appreciated. We'll be back with you shortly.
Why can't you tell me what you need, girl? Who could have saved me when I fell so low? I wish for more than what we're feeling. I wish for what I have been missing. Oh, yeah. Why did you want me to stay, girl? Am I your secret until death does us apart? Until love is all one more, yeah. You're right from me. I'm falling on your feet. You're calling for it. You're longing for it. We're holding on still. You're right from me. I'm falling on your feet. All the signals we ignored were. Pain, that shit never leaves you the same. It knows how to play with your brain, but I know how to drive you insane. Oh yeah, yeah. Put my girl on the bed, and I'm riding tonight. But when I give my chance, so I'll fuck you right. And if you drink my pain, you can swallow my pride. And if you curse my name, baby, fuck your life. And I know you want it, baby. You know I want you. Don't underestimate the things that I could do. I know you wish us apart. Don't want it her way. Well, I just fucked her all night. Should have a good day, yeah, you know what you did. Yeah, you know that you fucked up my love life. Now you wanna get lit. What? Girl, what the fuck did you say? I won't put you on the front of the book and you won't even get a page, babe. Play your games and you won't even get a taste. Yeah, you won't even get hit up when I'm drunk. You won't even get laid. You won't even get paid. You won't even get played. Cause I know how to get my way. I just put my girl on the back, and I'm riding tonight. But when I give my chance, so I'll fuck you right. And if you drink my pain, you can swallow my pride. And if you curse my name, baby, fuck your life. And I know you want it, baby. You know I want you. Don't underestimate the things that I could do. I know you wish us apart. Don't want it her way. Well, I just fucked her all night. So have a good day. Yeah, you text me all night to see if I'm alright. To get to my dark side. You fucked with the wrong type, baby. I'm the wrong guy. I thought you were for life. I thought you were all mine. So I put my girl on the back, riding right past your house. And when you see her face, you'll know what I'm about. Cause I know just how to drive you insane, baby. I know just how to play your games, baby. I know you want it, baby. You know I want you. Don't underestimate the things that I could do. Girl, you gave me a reason to treat you this way. I should've never even loved you in the first place. You fucked with the wrong type, baby. I'm the wrong guy. I thought you were for life. I thought you were all mine. Yeah.
So we're back again as we are continuing going on with our live broadcast for the evening, live from LeMans for the 15th season of the GTFusion World Championship. We're gonna have our race 3 now, and this series is brought to you by the Trofeo Series TV and your commentator, HKRT Kevin. This is the third race. We see a small difference in the setup of the lobby, because I can witness a 10-minute qualifying session. It was stated by the rules for the beginning of this round that we're going to have a 5-minute qualifier, but seems to have changed for a reason. Apparently there's no time for our drivers to complete their laps, so probably that's why they switched to the 10-minute qualifying session. So we have a 10-minute qualifying session and a 3-lap sprint race, the third race of the evening. We still have an endurance race left to conclude the third round of the GTFusion World Championship, brought to you by Next Level Racing, Dunlop, Printalino, Merguia.com, our sponsors tonight. And all is broadcasted by the Trofeo Series TV. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, help us grow, so we can have better quality, and so we can continue delivering on the GTFusion broadcasts. And there you go. We're starting the qualifying session, 10 minutes, for our drivers to do the best they can to get a better position in the starting grid, on the starting grid of this third race. We'll see our drivers as they step out for their out lap, a very important lap. There goes Alpha, there goes Gregor. And let's see how our leader prepares the car for a qualifying session. Let the other cars go by. There is time. This is the out lap, very important lap, because you need to maintain tires, decrease your tire wear, so you can have a better chance of putting in a good lap for your timed effort. There's the winner, 2 races, Pikulinski. This is the 5th lobby, lobby E, lounge 5. Tomorrow we have lobbies A, B, and C, top lobbies of the GTFusion World Championship are always competing on Sunday. Almost clean racing up to now. Yeah, we had good racing, I think. Unfortunately for Gregor, did that mistake, lost the position to Anarchy. But they're doing French. Let's hope that Gregor will perform better now. And as I said, penalties play a very important part around this track. There goes Pavlov from the Hellenic Knights racing team. There's Slavomir and Alpha, teammate. There goes Wendigo from Black Flaggy Racing. There's John. And there's Stefan. There's your leader, who is keeping it together with Anarchy. Maybe they will work together, providing the slipstream. Pikulinski is the faster driver, clearly. So Anarchy will try to benefit from Pikulinski's slipstream. That's the way to do it. You work together as a team. Teammates do that. Romsky and Gregor almost are doing the same thing. Pavlos is not doesn't seem to be doing that with Serpan. They could do it. As our drivers are starting their timed effort, let's move to Romsky. Big gap between him and Gregor. I don't think that Gregor will benefit from Romsky's slipstream. Let's visit Pikulinski and Anarchy as they are close together. Anarchy most definitely will have the slipstream from Pikulinski. The gap is not too big. There's your winner of the previous two races, Pikulinski, along with his teammate Anarchy. Great result for the team. Great result for both drivers. Aren Polska. So Jukes with a 1 second penalty, not starting well his qualifying session. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Gregor has been left behind. Pavlos is doing it alone. Slavomir along with Wendigo, who's close enough to get the slipstream from Slavomir. Alpha on his own. Jump on his own, Serpan on his own. He could have worked with Pavlos maybe. Pikulinski. Anarchy's been left behind. Pikulinski clearly has the pace. Outperforms Anarchy. Increases the gap between him and his teammate. I think that he did his work. Let's go on board with Pikulinski to see how the up to now top driver of the lobby tackles the technical part of LeMans. Speed 51.3 for Pikulinski. 1.5 seconds ahead of the second place Romsky. 1.7 seconds from Wendigo. Great performance from Wendigo. Pablo's fourth. Fifth for Sturpan, as he seems to be bailing out in his effort, trying not to block another car. Driving GXF Gregor, as he receives the penalty. His lap is most definitely ruined. 8 for Alpha, 9 for Slavomir, 10 for Dukes, 11 for John. And there we see Pikulinski losing the car, almost collecting a jump. An unfortunate incident for Pikulinski. I think that he's not in any danger. And there you go, Sturpan loses the car in the background. 5th place for Sturpan. Wendigo is in 3rd. Let's see if Wendigo will drive according to his talent. He's a very talented driver. Doesn't receive any penalties. He has the opportunity to maybe gain a position. Romsky is the target. I don't think that he will catch Pikulinski. There we see Wendigo losing the car and making a mistake. And every driver is making mistakes. You know, all drivers. And yeah, the session has concluded. That's it. Qualifying section is done and dusted. There's your qualifying result. 3:51.3 for Pikulinski, pole position. Yet again, the fastest driver on track. 2nd position for Romsky, 3rd position for Wendigo, 4th position for Pablos, 5th position for Sturpan, 6th Anarchy, 71, 7th for Gregor, 8th for Alpha, 9th Slavomir, 10th Dukes, and 11th Jomf for GTWGP. Let's see. We have 1 minute start. Our drivers are using the medium compound tire for this 3-lap sprint race. Let's see if the guys in the back, let's see if Anarchy has a good start. He's a very quick driver. Let's see if he can work his way around Sturpan, Pavlos, Wendigo, and Romsky to be up there with his teammate Pikulinski. Great qualifying result for Pavlos and Sturpan. And if they work together, maybe they can do something good. Maybe they say they can produce a good result for their team, the Hellenic Knights racing team. 7th position for Gregor. He's 4 seconds behind his teammate Romsky, and 2 seconds the front. So our host has started the procedure. We're about to start race 3, the 2nd sprint race of this evening. We're at the 2nd part of this 3rd round of the GTFusion World Championship. As the lights are, as the light sequence is about to start, we have 1st, 2nd, 3 lights, 4 red lights, 5, and lift off. We have lift off. We have the start. Pikulinski doesn't seem to have a great start. Wendigo, what a great start from Wendigo. Already on 2nd position. Let's see if him and Pavlos will have a nice and clean battle. Pavlos move on the outside. Let's see. And Pavlos overshoots the turn, and Wendigo the same. And Sturpan is being pushed out of the track. He's losing positions. So Romsky 1st position, 2nd position is Pikulinski, 3rd position for Pavlos, 4th Anarchy. Jumped 3 cars. Anarchy jumped 3 cars. I don't know what happened with Sturpan and him. Jukes is 6th, 7th is Wendigo, 8th is Serpan, no damage for nobody. 9th position for Gregor, who also received a half a second, 1 second penalty. Joff and Slavomir, the last 2 positions in the grid. Filoromski under threat by Pikulinski. Let's move on board with Pikulinski as he's trying to do the move, make the move on Romski. Moves from the outside, Romski keeps the inside of the turn. Let's see now. It's all about the exit. Pavlos watches closely. These two battling it out. I don't think that Romski will withstand the pressure from Pikulinski. Seems to have a better exit. There you go, side by side, Pikulinski and Romski. And Pikulinski seems to be reclaiming the lead of the race. Has the inside line and breaks 50 meters earlier. That was a bit strange. Romski now under threat by Pavlos. Pavlos is trying to gain that position and stay close to Pikulinski. Pikulinski has the slipstream from Romski has the slipstream from Pikulinski. He's trying to keep Pavlos behind. Another huge breaking point. And there goes Anarchy. Does the move on Pavlos. Let's see if he can make that stick. Side by side, Pavlos and Anarchy. These two are fighting for position. Seems that Anarchy has claimed the position, got the position, made the move stick against Pavlos. Pavlos is defending. Pikulinski under threat by Romski. The battle is not yet over between the leaders. They're still close together. All our drivers went through cleanly. Gregor has the penalty. He has to serve the penalty. Wendigo goes by. 7th position for Wendigo. We'll have to check the start to see what happened between him, Serpan, and the rest of the guys there. Unfortunate start for Serpan, lost 4 positions already. And for Wendigo, 4 positions lost for him also. There's Pikulinski, followed by Romski, followed by Anarchy, and then Pavlos, and then Dukes. Pavlos probably received the penalty, we'll see. Well, he was lucky. He didn't receive any penalty. But he's still there. This is round 2, lap 2 of the 3-lap sprint race. A touch there from Pavlos to Anarchy. Didn't seem to bother the Polish driver as he maintains 3rd position. Intense racing, close racing tonight. Top drivers, all of them. Fortunately enough, no damage for any of our drivers. Pikulinski in the lead. 1 second from Romski, Anarchy, and Pavlos. As Pavlos is under threat by Dukes and probably got pushed off by the GXF driver. We have to check that. We need to check that. It seems that Pavlos went on the straight and wrote a message for Anarchy for tapping him from behind, and there goes Anarchy on the move. There goes to Anarchy, claiming 2nd position behind his teammate. Romsky losing a position after a great start, being in first place. Lost a position to Pikulinski at the beginning, and then to Anarchy. And are under threat now by Dukes and Pablos. And Dukes almost loses the car, collects his teammate. Dukes collects his teammate. He applied the brakes on the dirty side of the track. That gave the opportunity to Alpha. Pablos was very lucky not to have escaped unscathed, undamaged. Romsky did a mistake under braking in his effort to overtake Pablos. Almost collected his teammate. And you see the results. Now Romsky is in last position after that mistake. Third position for Pablos. We're still in a battle with Dukes. We're on lap 2 out of 3. Alpha is serving the penalty. That will give the opportunity to Wendigo to close the gap on him. 8 for Serpan, 9 for Gregor, 10 Romsky, 11 Slavomir. There's a leader, 1.4 seconds in the lead from Anarchy. 2 teammates leading this race. Pablos, third position, completing the podium up to now. We still have 1 lap to go. Now they're coming around to complete lap number 2. Dukes will most definitely try to attack Pablo. Some close racing tonight by all the guys. All the guys are doing their best to produce some exciting racing. Jump is attacking. He's trying to attack Wendigo. They're close together. Let's see if Wendigo can defend his position. And Jump does a mistake, and Serpan the same. Almost identically, like a ballet dance. They do the same mistake, overshooting turn number 1. So Jump lost the opportunity. And Serpan now is on Gregor. And Gregor loses the car. We saw it live. Gregor loses the car. A mistake by Gregor. Romsky went through. There you see Gregor. Pikulinski then, your leader. Final lap. 2 seconds from Anarchy. Third position for Pablo. Almost 1 second in the lead from Dukes. Let's see if Dukes can close the gap down and claim that third and final podium position for this second sprint race of this evening. Seventh for Stepan, Romsky 8, 9th Jump, 10th Slavomir, 11th for Gregor. There's the leader. Oh, slipping and sliding all over the place. As I said, the car is very agile. You need to be very careful. There's your battle for the final podium position. Let's see if Pablos can withstand the pressure, keeps his position against Dukes. A lot of tire wear for Pablos. The same tire wear for Dukes. They're on the same tire wear, both of them. Let's see if there will be a move, because I don't think that Anarchy will be a threat to Pikulinski. We'll stay here, focus on the final podium position to see if Pablos will get it or Dukes. Both great drivers. Let's see, very crucial here, the braking point, and Dukes does dive bombs Pablos. I don't think that that's fair. He should give the position back. As he gets a half a second penalty, that was very risky from Dukes. That was not a clean move. He dive bombed Pavlos. I don't think that that's the way. He carries over the penalty. As they are coming around, these are the final corners of the third lap. This is the final lap. Very gutsy move from Dukes. I don't think that was necessary. He could be patient, maybe. Oh, and now we see Dukes losing the car. No tires for Dukes. No tires for Dukes. Tries to maintain the car and no tires for Pavlos either. By battling each other, and there's your leader, Pikulinski. Third win of the night. Third in a row. Congratulations, Pikulinski. Congratulations, Anarchy. Great team result, great individual result, and there you go. Your third podium winner, Pavlos, for the Hellenic Knights Racing Team. Wendigo fourth. Great result for BFER. Fifth is Alpha. Sixth is Dukes. Seventh for Slavomir. Crossing the line with a 2-second penalty. Gregor crossing the line, 1.5 second penalty. Maybe John will capitalize on that, and a final position for Stepan. There you go. Third race finished. Your winner again, Pikulinski. Pole position, clean race. Third win in a row. Let's take a photograph. The result. There you go. Pikulinski, Anarchy, Pavlos, podium winners. Wendigo, fourth. Alf, fifth. Sixth for Duke, seventh for Slavomir, eighth for Jump, ninth for Gregor, 10th for Romsky, and 11th for Sterpan. These are the results. Let's save the replay. As we are going to reset the lobby, we're going to get a new lobby for the final endurance 7-lap race to end this evening, and the third round of the 2023 GTFusion World Championship in its 15th season. Great racing from the guys, many unfortunate events. I don't think that move from Dukes was very fair, or but he probably misjudged his breaking point. Let's not be too harsh, let's not be too harsh. We're talking about human beings. We're not talking about robots. Those tires, he didn't have the tires. Yeah, I'll give him that. He didn't have the tires. He overdrove the car, him and Pavlos, because they battled for the third and final podium position. And they had no tires. They were practically on their rims. So yeah, it was very difficult for Dukes to keep their car under control. Yeah, I'll give him that. Maybe, yeah, we shouldn't be too harsh. We don't know. If somebody makes a claim, the stewards will take a look into it, and we're not here to judge. We're here just to broadcast the event and do some live commentary. We're not stewards. It's not our job. Yeah, but great racing. Yeah, from everybody. Great effort from the guys. Congratulations to Pikulinski. Great results from him. Let's renew. There you go. GXF Gregor has opened up the lobby to host the fourth and final race of this evening. We only have one winner up to now. That is Pikulinski. Great results for him and his team. Anarchy also performs well. There you go. As the stage is being set up for the fourth and final race. Let's see if Pikulinski can get maximum points for this round, grabbing 4 wins. So 7 laps till the end. I say again, it's a reverse grid based on the results of the previous sprint race. So Sterpan will start first, will be on pole due to him finishing last in the previous race. Sponsors: Next Level Racing, Dunlop, Marguiat.com, and Printalino. A big shout out to the GTFusion staff, putting in great effort to produce the combo and to support the teams and the drivers. Yeah, everybody needs to check in because the host will not be able to produce the grid. I say again, the endurance race starting grid is being produced by the reverse order from the previous race. So Sterpan finished last and he will start on pole. That is the format of the races for the GTFusion World Championship. Yet another year, 15th year in a row. There you go. Alpha has also entered the lobby. Driver from the Husaria Racing team, HRT. Shout out to the livery creators. Beautiful cars, beautiful liveries. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, help us grow. The Trofeo Series TV is privileged to have rights of broadcasting the GTFusion World Championship. We didn't manage to broadcast the Friday race because we were not eligible, we're not present to do that. Very unfortunate. We hope that next time our channel will be able to broadcast both days, Friday and Saturday. A big thank you to the GTFusion staff again for allowing us to broadcast it. It's a huge event, as the host dictates our drivers to check their tires. I say again, they all need to use the hard and the medium compound. It's a mandatory pit stop. 7 laps of racing, 7 laps where fuel will play, preserving fuel will play a very important part. We saw Pikulinski doing exactly that. He entered the pits for his pit stop with 31% of his fuel in the tank. He outfueled everybody and took the win. So we're starting 5-4 seconds. This is the final race of the 3rd round of the GTFusion World Championship. Good luck to all our drivers. Good luck to all the pilots. Let's have some good, clean racing. There you go. We are getting ready for the light sequence. 5 lights, 5 red lights. The moment they go off, we have a race. There you go. 4, 5 lights, and go, 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 go. We have a race. We have a race. Seems everybody went away cleanly. Sterpan is already underfed by Romsky and his teammate Gregor. Let's see if Stepan can maintain his position. And there you go. We see Jump losing out, breaking himself in turn number 1. Stepan loses positions. Third position already for Stepan. Jump. I don't know what happened there. Didn't seem good. Yeah, I don't think that Jump will be able to keep his position. I don't think that he will have to yield, give the positions back. Yeah, because he outbraked himself in turn number 1. There you go. Bromsky, Stefan second, Gregor third position. Trying to do the overtake on, and there you go. Dukes Alpha 3 abreast as they head for the first S. Great battle between Alpha and Jones now. Pavlos is trying to capitalize on that. Stepan is in second position. Third position for Jump. Fourth position for Alf. Underset by Gregor. Gregor is trying to capitalize them and then do the overtake. 3 abreast. And this is going to be epic. This is going to be epic. Let's see now if they can all turn safely. They did. Gregor stepped out of the track. Maybe some track limits there. I don't know if he will get a penalty. That gives the opportunity to Stepan and there you go. Pavlos capitalizes on that and gets 4th position. Let's see if he's on the outside. There you go. And Jones takes out Gregor. Jones takes out Gregor. Pavlos capitalizes on that, gets 4th position. A huge mistake again from Jones, taking out Gregor. Most certainly the stewards will have a look at it. Penalty for Wendigo, penalty for Anarchy. Pikulinski is in 8th position. 10th position is Gregor. 11th position Slavomir. Gregor was taken out by Jump, who probably gives the position back, but I don't think that's fair, you know. Almost destroyed Gregor's race. 5th position for Pavlos, lost a position to Dukes. And Alf lost 2 positions. And Stepan's in the lead. Got the position from Romsky. Stepan is in the lead. Started in the lead, lost 2 positions. Managed to climb back the order again. Climb up the order again. It's crucial for all drivers to preserve tires and fuel. As I say again, fuel will play a huge part in the outcome of this race. Stepan is consuming fuel at a great rate. That won't benefit his strategy. As we're concluding lap number 1. 6 laps left in this final race of the evening. Wendigo underset by Pikulinski, who slowly is managing to climb up the order. Wendigo goes defensive. Pikulinski picks his line. Probably made the move stick. And there he goes. Wendigo yields. He has seen the pace of Pikulinski, knows that he cannot keep his position. Alpha now underset, and Romsky is putting the pressure on Stepan. Let's see if he can benefit by the slipstream. They're side by side. Let's see if Romsky has what it takes to get the position from Stepan. Serpan is trying to have a better exit and become a threat now, making himself eligible to do the overtake now by capitalizing on the slipstream effect. This is the battle for the lead of this race. Serpan makes the move, they're side by side as they approach the second essence. A big breaking point. It seems that Serpan made the move stick. Let's see now if Romsky has an answer. Pavlos is managed again to get third position from Duke. They're side by side also. Great battles from all the drivers involved. Great move from Guts. Again, the position from Pavlos. Romsky is still at it. Let's Serpan. Kulinski. Saving fuel, clearly. So difficult to drive this car, so agile. Drivers need to be patient, need to be careful, because if they lose the car, the race is over. Damages are heavy, doesn't go away. You need to pit in order to repair the car. You lose a lot of time. There you go. Your leader up now, Serpan. From Romsky, from Dukes, from Pavlos. We have the two ERS guys in a sandwich battle between them and the ASKRT boys. Kulinski followed closely, trying to decrease the gap, saving also his fuel, managing his tires. If he managed to do the same as he did in the first endurance race, most certainly he will have a great advantage of jumping all of these guys in the pit during the pit stop. There you go, Serpan still in the lead. From Romsky, Dukes, Pavlos, Kulinski, out, Wendigo, underfed by Anarchy. Let's stay with this group a little bit. Wendigo under a tremendous amount of pressure by Anarchy. He's lucky that he has the slipstream from Alf. But Anarchy doesn't seem to have any of that. Yeah, Wendigo loses the position. Anarchy is able to get the position from Wendigo. Great move from Anarchy. And now Wendigo is underfed by Gregor. Let's see about our leaders. Where are they up now? Serpan has a half a second lead from Romsky, who's apparently saving fuel. Kulinski has decreased the gap. This is your first group of drivers. This is the second group of drivers. 2 trains in the track. We're on lap 3 out of 7. Wendigo is having a look. I'm getting back his position from Alpha. There you go, Rumsky is on the move, doing the overtake on Sturpan. Oh, and Sturpan loses the car. A big mistake from Sturpan as he hits the wall. The car steps out. He has a huge amount of damage. Unfortunate for Sturpan. He made a mistake, stepped on the curbs, and he loses the car. So I think race over is for Sturpan. Unfortunately, he was in a good position to score some good points. But a mistake, as I said, mistakes can be lethal around here. And based on the regulations, with heavy damage, the race is destroyed. So you have your leader, Rumsky, from Dux, from Duke, from Pavlos, from Pikulinski, from Anarchy, from HRT Alpha, Wendigo 7, 8 for Gregor, 9 for Jones, 10 for Sturpan, for Pitts, having great damage on his car. It's a shame, it's a pity for Sturpan. He was in a good position to score some good points. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work out. 4 seconds penalty for Gregor. And after this penalty, the firing squad. I don't know. I don't know about the penalties. I don't know. Yeah, they should exist, but you know, this at this extent, I don't know. Doesn't seem legit. Doesn't seem fair. Yeah, it's the same for everybody. I get that, but I don't think it's too much. It's too much. 4 seconds penalty. No. Maybe Gran Turismo should have a different penalty system, awarding penalties at the end of the race, awarding warnings, maybe a black and white flag if you overdo it, and at the third time if you overdo it 3 times, receive then a penalty. But being so hard during the race, immediately handing out penalties, no, I don't agree on that. Yeah, maybe Polifany should look into it, and especially in a track like this one. I don't agree. It's too much. But it's a personal opinion. I don't know. Let's see the fuel. Let's see the amount of fuel. So, less fuel than Romsky, Duke, Pavlos. Yeah, Pikulinski has done a great job again. Yep. Yeah, I think that he will jump all these guys, and he will claim first position after the pit stop again. I don't think that these guys have saved enough fuel to keep Pikulinski behind. Maybe Anarchy will also benefit from that. Yeah, most definitely Anarchy and Pikulinski will benefit from that. Alpha for sure, he will probably lose position. As we see our leaders coming around to complete lap number 4 and most definitely enter the pits. Let's check out how they will step out from the pits. As I said again, Pikulinski did a tremendous job in saving fuel at the previous endurance race. It seems that he's doing the same thing here. Let's see. So 26 for Romsky, 19, 16, and Pikulinski 34. Yeah, no challenge. No challenge there. Pavlos will probably get Dukes, but I don't think that he will threaten Romsky, and Pikulinski for sure will grab the lead of this race. Let's check it out. I don't know, you never know what will happen. Maybe they'll do a mistake under refueling, you know, you never know that. It's a button, you have to press it, and if you don't, you will overfuel the car and you will lose time. Let's see. So Pikulinski fueling the car. 5 liters per second. So Pikulinski in the lead from Romsky, and it's gonna be close. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be close, as I said. And Romsky claims the position. Let's see if Pikulinski has an answer. Pavlos 3rd position. 3 seconds penalty for Dukes. Definitely crossed the line. The pit exit line, the pit line. 3 seconds for him. Anarchy will most definitely be trying to close the gap between him and Pavlos, because Dukes will definitely lose the position. When they go 6, 7 for Alpha, 8 for Gregor, 9 for Jomf, 10 for Slavomir, and 11th for Stepan. Let's stay here for a bit. These are the leaders. Pikulinski has the slipstream on Romsky. Let's see if Romsky can withstand the pressure of three race winner up to now. The sole winner of the evening, Pikulinski, is trying to get his 4th win and maximum point for him and his team. Let's see if Romsky has something to say about that, to defend. There you go. And there goes the move. Pikulinski side by side with Romsky. We're at the 2nd braking point of this track. Pikulinski almost outbraked himself, but he managed to keep the car in the track. Great effort. But now Romsky will have the benefit of the slipstream. Pikulinski goes defensive, but Romsky will have the inside. Side by side. Romsky gets the lead again. Let's see if he will brake correctly. Pikulinski does the same. Another straight, another slipstream effect for Pikulinski. Let's see if he can capitalize on that. Pavlos still in 4th behind Dukes. That gave the opportunity for Anarchy to close the gap between him and Pavlos. The battle is between Anarchy and Pavlos, not Dukes. Dukes has 3 seconds penalty. We're now at the point that Dukes will serve this penalty. Let's see if Pavlos and Anarchy, most definitely they will battle it out. Tenth position for Slavomir. Stepan has remained in the pit, definitely abandoning the race, unfortunately for him and his team. Romsky will not finish the race. Romsky still manages to keep Pikulinski behind. Let's see if we'll have a different winner for this fourth and final race of the evening. Pavlos is ahead of Anarchy. Another great battle here between two great drivers. Let's see here if Pavlos will be able to maintain his the final podium position. But Anarchy, I don't think that will remain silent. There goes the move. Anarchy, side by side. Great battle between those two. Pikulinski still not being able to do the overtake on Romsky. We have two battles for the podium positions. There goes Pavlos, side by side with Anarchy. Let's see, oh, and they come together as Pavlos is trying to switch his racing line. No harm, no done. No harm done. Sorry. Slipping and sliding all over the place. Pavlos is doing a huge effort of not losing the position. And there goes Pikulinski with Romsky at it again. We have two battles for the four cars, four drivers, for 3 podium positions. Let's move to the back and then we'll get right back here to view this, to watch this. Let's see if there are any other battles on track. No, I don't think so. Serpan is in the pit still. Let's see our leaders. 6 out of 7 laps. This is the penultimate lap. Romsky still ahead of Pikulinski. There's nothing between those two drivers, as well as Pavlos and Anarchy. Great driving. 4 gladiators, 3 podium positions. A battle of nerves, a battle of patience. Let's see if Romsky will be able to win over Pikulinski, who has dominated so far. It's obvious that Pikulinski is putting down tremendous amount of effort as he grabs the fastest lap. Pavlos still ahead from Anarchy. Now Pavlos has the fastest lap in his effort to keep Anarchy behind. And there you go, Pikulinski, Romsky, battle for the lead. Raging on, 2 laps now. We're on the final lap to see who's gonna win this final race. The winner of the night is most definitely Pikulinski, already with 3 wins under his belt. Slipstream effect again. Pablo seems to have the edge over Anarchy. 1.2 seconds behind. Let's move to the front. Unless they collide with each other, these two are the two finishers, definitely. I don't know the order. Let's see now. I think that there will be a move here. Pikulinski is being smart. He knows that if he goes here, did they come together? No, they didn't. But Romsky seems to be outbraking himself. Now there's a chance. They almost came together. I don't know. Maybe there was lag or something. Great battle between those two. This part is very crucial. And this part is the last chance of Pikulinski to benefit from the slipstream effect and maybe gain the position from Romsky. Let's see if Romsky will withstand the pressure. There you go. They're side by side. Pikulinski has a small edge over Romsky, and yes, he gets the position. Let's see if Romsky can get back to Pikulinski. Great driving, great battle, and Pikulinski was saving it for the end. Makes the move stick, gains the position. Great effort from Romsky, but wasn't able to withstand the excellent driving, the excellent strategy, the excellent performance of Pikulinski. Pavlov and Anarchy still at it, but 1.5 seconds apart. I think that Pavlov, unless he does a mistake, he will keep the position. Pikulinski, great performance, great drive from him. Was patient, saved enough amount of fuel to jump the guys ahead. He was 5th. Romsky fought bravely. Congratulations to him. Great effort. Great result, 2nd place. But there's a winner. Pikulinski. 4 wins. 4 races, 4 wins. Congratulations. Congratulations to Romsky. Great result for him too. 3rd for Pavlov. 2nd podium. Bravo to the Hellenic Knights Racing Team driver. Anarchy 4th. Wasn't able to get Pavlov, and the Dukes is out of fuel. Wendigo, 6th position. Good result for the Black Flag Racing team. 7th, 8th is Gregor, 9th is John, 10th is Slavomir, and 11th Stepan abandoned the race. And there's your winner of the night. Dominated the round. 4 times winner, Pikulinski. Congratulations. Awesome performance. Great driving. Great driving from Romsky. Fought valiantly, but wasn't able to keep Pikulinski behind. 3rd for Pavlov. Great result from him. 4th for Anarchy. Good points. 5th for Dukes. 6th for Wendigo. Good points for Black Flag Racing. 7th for Alp for the Husaria Racing team. 8th Gregor. 9th John. 10th Slavomir, and 11th again, skipping the race for Stepan. And there you go. The conclusion of the night. Pikulinski is the man. 4 out of 4. Maximum points for him. There were some incidents, but I think that our stewards will have a look into them and have a fair case against a driver who committed a mistake. And yeah, and that's it. We're done and dusted. That was the third round of the GTFusion World Championship. A summer break is coming up. We're going to go racing again in August, at the end of August, allowing our drivers and teams to go on holiday. It's summertime. And as a Greek, I want to welcome everybody to our beautiful country, to enjoy our beaches, our beautiful sun. The sun is always shining in Greece. Great racing, great racing. I really enjoyed this. But this man stood out. Pikulinski stood out from the rest. Outperformed everybody. Let's take a picture of the results. And save the replay. Great hosting. Congratulations to all pilots. Let's thank our host as we are about to wrap it up. I hope that you watching from your house enjoyed this broadcast. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And from the Trofeo Series TV staff, which is me, and from the Hellenic Knights Racing team, and from GTFusion, we want to wish you all have a great summer, have a good night, take care of yourselves, be careful, and stay safe. Good night to everybody. Thank you for being with us.